Hello, welcome to Toffee TV. This is the Sunday supplement, and it is talking about another Everton win. This is fantastic, 2 from 2. Um, and the brand of football in which we're playing, it's a real transformation from just the last number of years of how much heartbreak when we get ourselves optimistic for a season and we just start off really poorly. But 2 wins from 2. We'll get in, we'll talk about the lineup, and then we'll talk about the performance. Pickford in goal, as you would expect. Seamus Coleman, captain of the side. You had Yerry Mina and Michael Keane, and Luca Dean at left back. Back four and keeper, quite happy with the back four that you would have expected. Then in midfield, you had Alan, Doucouré, and Andre Gomez. And then you had Richarlison, Dom, and James Rodriguez on the right again. Obviously we started off not very well with the goal, the counter attack. Great goal by them. I don't think you can really put Pickford at fault for the goal. I think it was just a well taken goal. He done well to carry it as far as he did. Robinson pulls away our two centre backs, and he just shoots and scores. And look, I think the character then showed to come back from that. I thought we did. I thought we done really, really well, and we were biding our time. There was a lot of corners before we got the goal back, but we were just constantly, we were patient. And it felt as though maybe if the fans had been in the stadium, they might have got a bit impatient on all the players back, but the players were able to just kind of keep calm. James Rodriguez was orchestrating things, getting on the ball. Loves that switch of play out to Luca Dean or Richarlison. Does it as much as he can. I know Martin Keown kept going on about it in the commentary. But look, it's great to see us actually being able to break down teams, and especially when they're sitting back and parking the bus, which West Brom were at that time, I felt anyway. But look, we get the goal back. A great bit of play down the right by Seamus Coleman, whips in a ball, and it comes off the defender, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin cleverly backheels it into the net. Obviously with VAR, we are blessed for the first time in a long time. I can remember us getting blessed by VAR, but look, we'll take it because we've been on the wrong end of decisions. The right end, but the wrong end, if you know what I mean. But to show the character to get back into the game and think, right, game on, and then we start playing, getting into the rhythm of things, and James picking up those little pockets of space, picks up the ball and shoots in like the narrows, the little angles, and just shows his quality. What a goal. Great to see him off and running for the season now, and obviously with Dom getting his goals as well. I know we'll come to the rest of the goals he scored, but just to see him flying at the moment is absolutely fantastic, considering his post-lockdown form when the restart came about. But James as well, just everything he does with such a touch of class. He's just I love him. I love him already, and I'm sure many of us do as well. But then kind of going into half time then, and obviously they get the red card. James playing up to Gibbs, gets him the red card, does the right thing, and then Bilic gets sent off as well. So it was a real moment of madness just before the half-time whistle, which was perfect for us, not very perfect for them. Well, you would have thought it was perfect, and we come out the second half, give away a free kick, and Pereira sticks it top bins. I don't really think Pickford could do anything, in that situation. It was just an absolute perler of a free kick, and hats off, credit where credit's due. It was an absolute worldie of a free kick. But again, we showed what we were made of, and I think in other seasons gone past, we would have bottled that game. But with Carlo's tactics and approach, and players like James in there, Alan, we had the quality. Richarlison was a threat throughout as well, and he always is. You know what you're going to get with Richarlison. He's just, again, I think he's playing at another level at the moment. Now, I know he's not scoring, but I mean, he's come close. But at that stage then, when we start really, really putting the pressure on them, then we start getting a hold of the game. We obviously get our third goal then with Michael Keane. Again from a corner, and Michael Keane gets on the score sheet again after scoring against Salford the other night, and he has really improved. Like I normally himself, Pickford, I'm normally very critical of the way they play. I always feel like they've cost us, but they've been brilliant. And I can't fault them, and I have to say fair play to them. I know Michael Keane's tried to go back to basics to try and get himself back into the form that he was in at Burnley. His first season at Everton was good, but then it kind of tailed off after that, and he looks like he's starting to get himself just kind of used to the way Carlo Ancelotti wants him. And Carlo's done a great job in coaching him, I believe, as well. But yeah, I mean, at that point, you're thinking, okay, let's be ruthless. And again, I go back to games gone past previously. We would have let them come into the game. And I was happy to see that we didn't. We were ruthless. Dom gets his second goal. Great bit of play by James, and Richarlison gets in. I thought it was going in for Richarlison. I really wanted him to get a goal today, but unfortunately he didn't. And Dom does what all good number 9s do and get on the end of it and just make sure it goes in. Whether it was going wide or in, I'm not too sure from the angle I looked at, but he made sure to put it in. And look, I don't care if he robs the goals. That's brilliant for us. The more goals Dom gets, the better. I think the more levels he will go up. And what an improvement he has been. Like, just even in the last year, you go back to this time last year, what a player he has turned out to be. And again, credit goes to players that are coached like Big Dunk and Ancelotti for the way they've handled him and the way they've got the best out of him. And I still feel like he can improve in many, many ways. And I feel like he is very open-minded and wants to learn more and wants to get better. So we are seeing a bit of a transformation in Dom, and it's great to see. And then obviously with James Rodriguez corner, and he gets his hat trick then with the header. He kind of hits off the back of his head, and at that stage 5-2, game over. But he brought on subs. He brought on Sigurdsson, and he brought on Moise Keane and Iwobi, who I thought at that point, Iwobi, Moise Keane, make your stamp on the team. Give the manager a decision to make for next week, because they didn't when they came on. They didn't really do anything. It was great that we were able to take off the players like James and Dom and Decore as well, and bring on the players that we were able to bring on. Like, I'd still like to get rid of Iwobi. I don't really see what he brings to the team, but like Moise Keane and Sigurdsson, it allowed them to kind of come into the game, but we were able to take the players off and rest them for our next game, which I thought was brilliant. And again, hats off to Carlo. We're really starting to see a transformation of his team. You're starting to see Seamus Coleman, bomb forward on the right-hand side with the license to feel like he can actually get up and not have to worry so much about getting back, because he has the midfield energy there to cover him, to allow him to make the runs. You could see today he was trying to make the runs to get beyond the last defender, which we haven't seen him do in such a long, long time, because he's probably in the back of his mind had always been worrying about going the other way. If he gets caught out further up the field, we've no one there for the counter-attack. So, look, it's definitely positive. Luca Dean was outstanding again, as always, and Richarlison was outstanding. Dom, everyone was outstanding, in my opinion. They had 2 good goals. We were probably blessed a little bit with the red card, which probably puts a bit of gloss over it. We need to cut out those kind of little mistakes. But all in all, really, really happy, and delighted with the win, and delighted with the start. And yeah, I think we just need to keep the momentum going, and who knows where we could finish in the season. I'm just being optimistic right now. I'm not getting too far ahead of myself, but let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to Toffee TV. And if you want more videos from me, check me out on Irish Football Fan TV as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you all soon.